Okay, so it seems like we have an update on the whole Bond Live situation going on with a VTuber called Arabus Gray. Now, if you don't know, we've covered 2 videos on this so far, talking about Erebus and what essentially she has done. Now, obviously, what has happened is, behind the scenes, it seems like Erebus has been, spreading a lot of rumors about other people, as well as, obviously lying about knowing people, including lying about being related to, like, some kind of, Phase Connect member, which I thought was quite interesting. And also, lying about the fact that she was helping Iron Mouse with her lawsuit, to do with all of the charity stuff that's going on. And obviously, this was all called out by a person called Mara. I'm sorry if I said that wrong again. But again, obviously, they've been kind of covering this quite a bit. And it seems like we have some more information on Arabus Gray, as obviously, if you didn't know, after all of this came out and many people were talking about her and the things that they have been doing, including obviously like bullying them and everything like that, right? Well, essentially, Bond Live then decided to obviously terminate her contract, and well, it seems like she's now trying to rebrand. This is from the same person. They say, doc-related update, Erebus rebrand. This account below is believed to be Erebus, not just by me, but quite literally 7 other people that have messaged me about this in the last 10 hours. Now, obviously, this is very interesting. Now, we don't want to obviously go into any kind of harassment or anything like that, because again, that could be terrible, especially if this isn't actually Erebus. Again, obviously this person believes it is, and apparently 7 other people believe it is, but again, at the end of the day, there could be a chance that this isn't, and it is just a pure coincidence. But it does seem like there is a new VTuber account that has popped up this month that is obviously being promoted, and yeah, many people believe that this is Arabus Gray trying to rebrand and trying to obviously start up a new kind of persona. Now, obviously, we're saying it's come to us to light that Erebus has also lied about another sister and has been caught sending themselves points on Arium, which goes against the platform's TOS. I'm digging further into this, but the doc for the doc to be updated tonight, hopefully. Now, obviously, yeah, this person has been very, very into what has been going on at the moment, has been providing us with a lot of updates. And obviously, there's been many posts on this. For example, apparently as well, Arabus Gray has also been caught botting their fans on Arium. The top gifters and fan badges are now filled with terminated accounts, presumably associated with her IP. So yeah, obviously, all of these accounts have been terminated. The top gifters and the top kind of fans are all terminated, which is pretty crazy. Again, I don't know if she was banned off of Arium or whatever, because again, it says presumably associated with her IP. I don't know how they all ended up terminated, but yeah, it seems like she was donating and being a fan of herself, and many people aren't surprised really due to a lot of the actions that she's been taking so far, and it seems like more and more just keeps coming out about them, which just gets crazier and crazier. I mean, obviously donating to yourself, it's not that great. Now, obviously, a lot of these things that, this person has done, Erebus has done, right? They're never anything like illegal or anything like that. Well, I guess they break TOS here, but obviously they're never anything like super crazy. But all of it's just really strange and weird. And I think we can all agree that it's strange and weird because, again, obviously the lying about like knowing Iron Mouse, the lying about knowing Phase Connect members, right? That's just weird, It's not like anything, you can't get arrested for it, right? But again, it is still weird. And the same with literally everything else she's done as well. It's just strange, and I think that's the main thing that a lot of people are worried about. And obviously, they're worried about the fact that she might come back and try to do similar things again on a different account, which is pretty interesting. And people say, their name is Erebus. So yeah, obviously, they continue on saying, if you're ever visited by one of Erebus's mods on your stream, it was Erebus themselves watching you. Within the mass termination of accounts, many of her well-known mods are now missing. So yeah, obviously it seems as well that maybe some of the moderators that were present on her account were also Erebus herself. But again, obviously there might be some kind of explanation as to why some of the accounts got terminated and they weren't hers. Again, there could be multiple reasons for that. So I definitely would take that with a grain of salt. But it is pretty interesting if that is true, though, if she was watching all of these people on different mod accounts. But yeah, it's interesting, and obviously it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And as well, more people have been speaking up about it, including obviously some Bond Live members. So obviously, this person has been covering it. I'm pretty sure they have been a part of like Arium for a little bit, where they've been like kind of interacting with Arium quite a bit. I'm not sure, they're a former gemmate of Erebus, sorry. That's what their kind of background is with them. But also you got people who are current members of Bond Live, the group that she was kicked out of, right? Saying, I normally don't speak on drama, but this angers my little soul too much. So many talents work their butts off. Some even look up to Erebus, hoping that one day they can win events like she did, only for them to be robbed of the opportunity. I'm so sorry to everyone who's been affected. So yeah, obviously a lot of people are not happy about that at all. We've also got people like Trixie here, who's part of like Irium and stuff. They're saying nothing says I regret how badly I bullied people and I wanted to be better for my fans and community than rebranding completely after saying that you were taking an internet break. I said, I think people can change, and I think people can grow. I don't think they can do it in under a week, and I especially don't think it's healthy to continue to be online without some self-reflection on why you have such a strange relationship with telling the truth. I'd say, anyways, since I know she's stalking my page, hi Sylvie, how's the internet break going? Drop any new slurs lately? Dox anyone new while you're gone? What about lying and saying people send you death threats? Get any new AI art of yourself? I hope your totally famous VTuber friends who you didn't lie about having have reached out to you. I know life is just so hard for someone who can stop being a victim, which obviously, yeah, it's very interesting. And obviously there's been some allegations of her dropping a couple of slurs and things as well. I haven't seen the actual proof of that, so again, I don't really want to back that up. But again, obviously it is an interesting one because again, more and more just keeps coming out about that, and more just keeps kind of falling for Erebus, and it just, I don't know, it's just one of these things where one thing gets revealed and then it provides like a little bit of a domino effect for the rest of the pieces of evidence and the rest of the mistreatment and just action that's been taken behind the scenes, which many people didn't know about. And obviously, yeah, I mean, it is pretty bad to be kind of gifting yourself all of these points and things. Again, I'm not really sure how Arium works and how it works in terms of like the points and stuff, whether that means anything. But again, obviously it does clearly show that it is top gifters and stuff, which again, it's like one of these things where it's just strange. Why would you do that? It's like, okay, you're gifting yourself like points and stuff, like fine. Like I don't know. It obviously breaks TOS, so obviously don't do that. But again, it's just one of these things where it's like, I don't get why they would do it apart from just trying to make themselves look more popular, which is interesting. People saying that was easy. This post from this account no longer exists. People saying who's Arabus, and obviously, yeah, here's the original Google Doc that came out a while ago. Obviously, it seems like a lot of people have been following this and just kind of watching on from a distance because as you see here, it's only got 113 likes out of 29,000 views, which is pretty interesting. Again, that seems to be the majority of a lot of these posts as well. Pretty high viewership, but pretty low likeage. So again, I'm not really sure what's going on there. I'm not sure if a lot of people disagree, but again, I haven't really found anybody who is refuting any of these claims. So again, I do think it is very interesting. And it seems like, yeah, Arabus Gray is pretty screwed now, especially if that is her new account as well. I don't know if, people will be accepting of her coming back because again, she's taken like a week, if that, to go, oh yeah, I've thought about it. Anyway, so I'm back to streaming now. No, that's not how it works. You got to take a bit of a longer time off and think about exactly what is going on, because it seems like they do have a problem with lying. It seems like they have some kind of deep-rooted problem with lying and this kind of stuff, right? Not just a kind of accident, because again, it's happened again and again and again, and obviously people are now fed up of it, and yeah, that's why they are now holding her accountable for everything that's gone on. But yeah, that's a pretty interesting situation that I wanted to share with you guys, as there was some developments on it. If you guys did enjoy this video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kazza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.